Rachel Zegler has created a nightmare for Disney, and I don't think that's going to get better anytime soon. She's gone to strikes to talk about how she deserves to be paid fairly when she's getting millions for the Snow White live action adaptation. She's posted ominous messages pointed towards her haters, and now, amidst all of the talk about her, she's worn a shirt that takes another swipe at people criticizing her. I have a few different things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content that I create, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media so you can see when my content is posted, and of course, if you do really enjoy the videos and live streams I create, consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon or a supporter via YouTube memberships. So starting off with this Daily Mail article, it says Snow White star Rachel Zegler wears her heart on her chest as she steps out in New York, sporting a very emotional slogan on her sweater amid furious backlash over her Disney criticisms. Now, the media for weeks at this point has been trying to paint her as an angel, trying to paint her as such a good, light-hearted person. Just a few days ago, I talked about it in a video, but Entertainment Tonight had posted this video on their social media, and it was a compilation of clips of her saying how grateful she is for her roles and her career and how much she loves her fans, all of these different things. And it did seem like a giant damage control for Disney because she is taking a lot of heat right now. I mean, there are clips from the past year or so that are being dug up that are going absolutely viral, and people are very mad at her. People are just disappointed that Disney has picked another actor to lead a franchise and lead a reboot that people care so much about, and they don't care about, the criticisms. They do not care about what fans want. They just don't want to listen. And now, instead of, staying quiet, letting some of the talk die down, she has done the exact opposite and continues to antagonize her critics. So it says Rachel Zegler seemingly broke her silence over the weekend when she stepped out in New York City wearing a very telling sweater. The 22-year-old has been at the center of a furious backlash from Disney fans following some comments she made about the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs movie. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter if you're a male or you're a female, if you're old or you're young. When you are the lead of a film and you are shitting on the movie that came before it, in this case, the 1937 animated Snow White film, and you're coming out and you're saying, oh, the prince was a stalker, and we're not going to do a love story in this one like the original, because that's just so outdated, and we were happy to modernize this story, you're going to face a massive amount of backlash for it, and you deserve it. You're not acting like you care or you respect the original. You just care that, oh, hey, I'm getting paid for this new movie, and if you don't like it, well, that sucks for you. It's just, her attitude is so negative. It says Rachel, who landed the role of the Disney princess in an upcoming live-action remake, admitted she hated the 37 classic and its stalker prince, as well as the weird storyline, in a series of interviews that sparked anger on social media. If you could imagine her saying it, she probably has said it about this movie. It is just so sad because there are millions of women out there who love Snow White, okay? They have so much nostalgia for it that actually care about the original material, and now you've got this actress coming out and saying it was weird. I hated it. The prince was a stalker. These are not things that people like me who have nostalgia want to hear. There is absolutely no way that after these statements and after all the changes that they're making to the movie that you could get me in a theater to see this, okay? They would have to pay me in order to convince me to see it. And even then, I don't know if I'd do it, because it shits on all of this love that people have for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs that are now the Seven Magical Companions. It says she appeared to send a very clear message on Sunday when she ran errands in downtown Manhattan wearing a gray jumper emblazoned with the words "No tears left to cry." This is very clearly a message towards her haters, towards the people that are simply criticizing her and criticizing the things that she has said. No tears left to cry. Oh, I just don't have any energy for you haters. It is not a good look. When you've got an actress doing this, she just seems so egotistical. It's insane. She is causing Disney problem after problem, and this is definitely not gonna help their case. We have even heard that behind the scenes, allegedly, there are executives who are planning to do crisis meetings in order to try to win people back to this movie, audiences that she has pushed away back so that maybe they can actually sell tickets to see this film, but this is just not going to help. And the issue with her is that she's doing it on purpose. I get that not everyone can take pressure from users on social media, even though she could just turn her phone off, but she's very clearly acting like she's innocent and being bullied, but she's creating all of these situations for herself. Usually I'd say if you can't take the heat, why did you become an actress? You're a public figure, and public figures are allowed to be criticized. It's just the way it goes, but she's very clearly putting information out there, making sure cameras at strikes are getting her statements to spread across social media. She's wearing shirts that she knows will stir the pot. She's an attention seeker, and she's doing everything in her power to get that attention, positive or negative, and at this point, much of it is negative. She is not helping this movie at all. She is only making it worse, and even just a couple of days ago, we actually saw that she responded to Snow White criticism by apparently sharing videos from a Lady Gaga fan account hating on men. This is the next line that I think we are going to see from her, is that, oh, it's misogyny, it's men, men are complaining. But what about women like me who love Snow White, who are the target audience, who are upset with the things that you're doing and are calling you out? She just doesn't want to accept the fact that people do not like her Snow White and do not like her. This is an issue, is that she is acting so egotistical, but yet she's trying to act like this angel who, I don't understand why people are not liking me. I don't understand why people hate me. It's because you're doing things like this. You're expressing your disgust with critics and also men. As it says, though, she recently had shared some tweets from a Lady Gaga fan account where Lady Gaga walks into a bathroom and screams, "F God, effing men." I just feel like my threshold for bullshit with men is just, I don't have one anymore. And of course, she's not putting this statement out there herself or saying it herself, but it was clearly dropped at a time when she's facing a lot of criticism, and she isn't really coming out and straight up responding to that criticism. She's just sharing very ominous but very direct posts on her Twitter and her Instagram and social media in general. I don't see a way that they could save this movie at this point when you've got the lead actress wearing shirts that say "No tears left to cry," and she's posting, videos or retweeting videos on social media saying "F men, men suck, I have no tolerance for men anymore." There's no way that you're going to get that audience back, and when you're doing things like that, and we also know about all the changes they're making to this film, there's no way that you're going to get someone like me interested in this movie again. I think it is going to be a complete and utter disaster when it eventually releases in, at this point, March 2024. It could be delayed because of the Hollywood strikes, though. But I'm sure this is not the last time we are going to see Rachel Zegler do something ridiculous that she is getting absolutely roasted for online. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.